frost and touch the sky. Take a deep breath, deep breath, deep breath, deep breath. Let it go, let it out, let it go, let it out. Take a deep breath, deep breath, deep breath. You can feel the frost and touch the sky. On a sunny morning I touch the sky. Next morning I touched your heart. What's the start? I play my role when I rip the mic apart. Do what I got to do to place a spark. I'ma put it down, seeking no crown anymore. From the moment I saw you, it's all gone. Hard to believe to a pimp like me. Used to have every woman every day of the week. Big time I put that behind. Said I'm sorry I got to go from the side. Lied to the man, I aim high to the place no human has ever even tried. So I got to go, I got to go. All I want is for you to stay. Man out of grave resurrected, now he's connected. No concession, just embedded by you. Yeah. Take a deep breath. Let it go, follow my lead. No doubt about that. It's a happy day. I gotta tell you one thing. Take a deep breath, deep breath, deep breath, deep breath. Let it go, let it out, let it go, let it out. Take a deep breath, deep breath, deep breath. Till you feel the frost and touch the sky. Take a deep breath, deep breath, deep breath, deep breath. Let it go, let it out, let it go, let it out. Take a deep breath, deep breath, deep breath. Till you feel the frost and touch the sky. I won't deny that I used to play. Young days I done things that I can't even say. Trying to make up my day. God, it's so hard to regulate. Till I met her yesterday. I was the dirt and you're the purifier. I'm the gasoline, wow, you're the fire. Keep it on the DL, no inquire. Which makes me wanna talk like Esquire. I don't want a Porsche, I want an entire. Buy any juice from gold to sapphire. Crack some jokes and turn satire. We'll be careful not to get you tin tired. Making sure that I take you higher. When we have a baby, we'll be in a child.
Hello, welcome to my city. Alright, let me connect to my stream call. There we go, and we will get started. Just gonna jump right into it, I think. And hopefully do a little bit better. Oh, Alice, your hair. Okay. So we've got a few ghosts out of the way. We need to get a couple more. Conveniently, the one we need to go through is the only open one. I died immediately last time. Hopefully we will go a tiny bit smoother this time. I just had to go a little crazy, and it worked out.
Do angels have this much trouble?
Also, can I be seen and heard? Can the game be seen and can I be heard properly? Like, are the audio levels off at all? Is there anything here that can heal me? I suppose not. Got another seahorse segment, I guess. Oh, beans. Seahorse, please. Seahorse, I'm taking damage. Seahorse. Alright, I'm just gonna let myself die. I know, I know, I know. Oh, I'm so stressed out. I have to move faster than the seahorse, or I fucking die. Okay. Ooh. I haven't been there in years, but I always loved it. That place has some really good stuff. And good for the little guy getting his first root beer float. I bet that was a religious experience for him. Yep, there we go. I feel like I'm receiving like way more intense audio than usual today. Fun son of a bitch. Oh well. Like, I was listening to music earlier and I heard like little high-pitched dinging. And now in this, I'm hearing it very intensely. Like, the bass is hitting really hard. If I get a game over again, I should check and see if there are any chests or anything. Sleds are taking up, like, literally every single bit of ammo I can muster. More sensitive to audio stimulus,
Do
maybe.
angels have this much trouble?
I wasn't having any issues like earlier though. Like I was playing Dead by Daylight with Matt and Vigo, and I wasn't having any audio issues then. It like literally just started when I like finished doing dishes and came back. Because like I had unplugged my headphones to listen to Spotify while I was doing dishes. I fucking hate it here. If I die, I die in hysteria. Where'd it go? I'm wondering if I messed up my earbuds somehow. Seahorse needs to move its ass a bit faster, I think. Seahorse to get closer. to get over there.
That's the way, girl. It's back to the ship for me.
God, I did it. Alright. That was really annoying.
Be as good to yourself as you've been to us. Haul anchor and heave to, men. It's the wide and glorious main for us.
Oh, to be a ghost sailor. I wish I was a ghost sailor. I feel like my existence would be a lot simpler if I was. No! Oh god. I am suffering. Please heal me. No? Okay. Yes! Healing. Thank you. I'll take some golden teeth. Yeah, sure. Mine now. I feel like this game is a good balance of like challenging but not like annoyingly hard. Like, there are segments like that last one that get super irritating, but for the most part, this game's kind of fun to play. Like, it's kind of a delight. There we go. Whoop. And I guess I'm going to fucking heaven. I will accept these offerings of teeth. And a sliding segment, I guess. Whoop. I relate very deeply to the just distant moaning. Oh, horrifying! Oh! Oh! I don't like you. Don't touch me, don't touch me, don't touch me, don't touch me. I don't know what this abomination is, but it terrifies me. It's Colossal Ruin, apparently. Alright, at least it starts me at the battle and doesn't send me back. I don't like that it makes babies. That stresses me out. I don't like this one bit. It's not quite hitting my trigger because it looks a little bit but the sounds are very upsetting. And it's a bit difficult to just stay calm and keep playing the game. Oh. Alright. Fuck you too, I guess. Alright. That was awful. And I just want to move on now. Oh, hello, sir. Oh. Oh, fun. Oh. This fish has titties. Fish with tits. Titty fish. I hear a whore. Where's the whore? It's in here somewhere. Oh, jeez.
Every picture tells a story. Sometimes we don't like the ending. Sometimes we don't understand it.
I love what you've done with the place, sir. It's some really, really great and pleasant interior decoration. Oh, there it is. I see. Okay. I've been wanting for health for so long. Like, if it makes me have a big hard battle like this, I might throw a fit. Is this guy's still alive? He's still making noise. Ooh. She has received screw in her vagina. Alright. Let's move on. I don't want to be here anymore. What's up here? Well, why make a staircase up here then? Made it back here. Hello, folks. Gonna explore a bit. This has done, like, a pretty reasonably good job of instilling a sense of dread in me. These fish are all going to die.
Gentlemen, welcome to the show!
Bizarre show.
That's quite enough of that, I think. Enough preliminaries. Here's the performance you've been waiting for. Proves I'm without prejudice and have a fine sense of humour. Sword and crown are worthless here. I invite everyone to dance. Labourers, lawyers, shirt and gown all make their little pranks. This life is full of random deaths and heaps of grief and shame. So few are soothed by accident. You want someone to blame. Fire, plague, and strange disease. Drowned, murdered, or if you please, a long fall down the basement stairs. None are expected. No one cares. I often must work very hard, sweat running down my skin. After the dance, I then must rest, and the eating can begin. Time to eat. Death is the ultimate equalizer. All have the right to be eaten.
Get in
Everything
line,
happens
princess.
so much.
Don't push. All will be served.
So to speak.
Wicked thing. Feasting while Wonderland is destroyed.
I'm not the enemy you seek, Alice. I tried to hide this bit of Wonderland from that beast. Appeasement's never clean. We must all play our assigned roles. Are you a pawn or a queen? An idiot or a practiced fool? However this turns out, consider the prospect that you've been misled, Alice. Then ask, by whom?
No! Who set that bloody train in motion? Where has it come from?
It arrived when you arrived, and it's more horrible even than you could currently imagine. The death of a dream caterpillar may know how.
Everything happens so much all the time, every day. Am I gonna get sent back to the real world now? Yeah, alright. Hey you, you're finally
What?
awake.
The blood in my mouth tastes like bile. Where's the brute that hit me, Nanny?
Nasty prat's out cold. Not dead, and more's the pity.
What did he want?
What they all want. Money didn't earn. What were you thinking, butting into that mess? You could have been killed.
Nanny,
Her
my
voice
mind's in
sounds familiar.
pieces. I still have terrible visions, and I need to know.
About the fire. Same as always. You need to move on, Alice. So do I. Well, at least she's not spewing that asylum nonsense. My past is dead. I killed them. I should have saved them. I should have died. Her mind was in shambles. Radcliffe thought familiar faces would bring her round. After a year, he lost interest in her inheritance. Greedy sod. Still, always asking his bizarre questions. Heavy dose of madness, I'd say, but honesty's never the best policy in this life. When she wasn't comatose, she gaped, eyes like pinwheels, drooled, occasionally screeched. Never uttered a sensible sound. And like the child she was, she kept her secrets close. Gone off some lurkers, common as cockroaches. And those poor tykes are food for perverts, like the blameless ants that wasps consume or spiders' feeble prey.
You visited my room at Rutledge. What were you...
Recall that? Radcliffe paid me for a bit. A woman alone sometimes does what she doesn't particularly feel like doing, as you know.
Nurse Whitler said you'd fallen on hard times.
I'm no drunk like her. I'm hurting no one. Hooking's not a bad life.
Except for the pimps. She also said you might have my rabbit. Please, Nanny, talk about...
The damn fire never seems to help. Look, Alice, I can't give you what I don't have. Radcliffe wrote the inquest report. I'll take you to him. Besides, he's got your damn rabbit. You should remember that.
All right, but Mr. Radcliffe's useless.
Don't I know it?
The nanny seems like a cool character. She doesn't seem that bad. I can't move. There we go. I'm just gonna wander around for a minute.
Ear to the ground, Bill.
Yeah, I've been scouting around. Nothing getting a minute. Place is crawling with rozzers since them bleeding murders.
Whose work was that?
You want to know that sort of thing? You got to know where to listen.
Bit shy today, ain't ya?
I ain't your dicky bird. Do your own fagging legwork.
This music is like really nice and peaceful.
Be glad to shake your hand, sir.
Considering the nature of...
What the hell was that? What did she just do with her head?
Yes? Who is it?
Alice Liddle, Mr. Radcliffe.
Ah, you're back. I suppose you better come up. Mind the latch.
Her hair is broken. Like when it doesn't have the nice Wonderland physics, it's just broken. Ooh. Lovely vases. The ancient scroll is parchment, and the characters are drawn in Indian ink, which Radcliffe claims the Chinese invented eons ago by mixing soot, lamp oil, gelatin of donkey skin, and musk. He does know some remarkable things. My grandma has some Chinese paintings in her house. I guess that was like a very early reason why I got super interested in anthropology. Oh, these are Radcliffe, who can make even fascinating subjects boring, says the curved blade is a 16th century Meito katana, and the shorter sword is called wakizashi, both used by Japanese samurai. That's correct. I think this is after the country opened back up. Juan de Porcelain, I have no idea how to pronounce that. Mr. Radcliffe says, is the Ming Dynasty's finest. Beautiful shapes, best colors, and most prized decorations. My friend Susie knows some Chinese. She'd be much better at pronouncing that than I. Rabbit.
You do have my rabbit.
Forgotten your manners? And what else, I wonder? You abandoned it at Rutledge Asylum, my dear. We've been over this before. In a huff as usual,
I like the character design
oozing
so
with
much.
attitude and accusatory flummery, I've stolen her rabbit. Ridiculous pretext. She's here about the fire again. All the mad child wants to talk about. My report found her family dead by misadventure. She won't accept it. It goes on and on about her killing memories and her need to know the truth. The alleged truth is, the fire began in the library when the cat knocked over a lamp. The blaze trapped her parents and sister upstairs. Sister Lizzie never even unlocked her door. Died in her bed. The guilty cat always sets her off. She denies it. Makes no sense. It can't be, etc. Agreed. From the outset, Alice was my candidate for the pyromaniac. The girl had a fixation with fire. I once remarked that I thought she might have had a larger role in causing the tragedy. She suffered some sort of psychotic episode.
Did I rip his head off? I wanted to.
Queen, your hair is glitching.
What's left of my brain will explode. Is it mad to pray for better hallucinations? Perhaps I'm fated to expire right here.
All movables and effects are gone. Nothing but dust, stains, and the smell of tobacco. No sign of the coroner's report, or my rabbit either. Damn him. The barricade discourages squatters, suggests he didn't sell up, just left, quickly. I can't get through this way, but I recall the place had a door in back that opened to the lane. god, I lagged a bit. Mushrooms. I wish my neighborhood grew giant flaming mushrooms. Oh. Oh, wait. God, this game is so pretty. Like, I'm in love with this.
Bloody ruin! It's corrupting all of Wonderland.
Seeking refuge from the wicked world, perhaps things only look like they've gone to hell.
You're not that good a liar, and I'm not that stupid. But something a bit less calamitous would have been welcome.
This unmitigated disaster is your doing, and it will get worse. Your train keeps a hellish schedule. Get moving. Time waits for no one. The change has begun.
The train is perfectly capable of terrifying me, Cat. You should find another job. Is there really so little hope?
There's even less, and if fear paralyzes you, we are lost.
I want to know how he got blood on his teeth. Like, what happened there? Bell of Doom.
Oh! Single step off London Bridge could end my journey.
Failure was your epitaph. I'd hoped you were more courageous.
Oh, it moves. Okay. Game's kind of jumping a little bit. I'm sorry. It's like annoying to watch. I don't know why it's happening, and I don't know how to fix it.
That vaporous ledge only appears as flimsy and insubstantial as your confidence. It will hold you. Trust me.
have us to step into this shit. So I won't. Ah, come on. I'm so sick of these worms. This is just like, everything happens so much, the game. You're glowing, sir. You're a timer. Teapot cannon. You have just obtained the Mad Hatter Manufacturing Incorporated Teapot Cannon, never seen before, brand new, automatic steam exhaust cap, shoots devastating tea grenades. Clock-face pressure meter. Throw an instant tea party, it will be a blast. Patented January 27th, 1874, Hatter's Domain, Wonderland. The teapot cannon is highly effective against groups of enemies. The longer a shot is charged, the larger the blast radius will be. The teapot cannon can be used to demolish weak surfaces at range. Switch between pepper grinder and teapot cannon by using mouse scroll up, mouse scroll down. Well, alright. Not you again. Okay, there we go. Have I mentioned the sounds this thing makes are like genuinely upsetting to me? Oh god, Jesus. Oh, what the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck? Didn't do that last time. There's genuinely no way to deal with this shit. There's no way to deal with that attack. Like, I can dodge as much as I want, I can't do shit. Okay, at least Hysteria keeps me from taking much more damage. There's no way to fucking deal with that. There's no way to win against that attack. That's impossible. I am struggling.
Yeah. Is it really an Alice stream if I don't show up an hour late in the middle of a boss fight?
You're only 45 minutes late this time.
Well, look. I'll make sure to be a little bit later.
I am glad you're here at all. God, Jesus. This before, but the sounds this thing makes are like genuinely upsetting to me, but that is slowly fading and being replaced by pure unbridled wrath. I am so angry. Alright.
Oh.
Yeah, there's no fucking way to dodge this thing. And it takes all of my health away.
Nice. I'm supposed to knife it right now?
I don't think so.
Is it just idling?
It's, it was stunned for a second.
Gotcha.
Oh, you know what? This might help. Fuck. Never mind.
Oh god.
I'm in hell.
Oh god. Okay, it's done. I'll fuck it up.
Yep, alright.
That attack is OP as hell.
It is. Okay.
You did it!
I did it. The Bible was right. That hell can fiery.
God, he's on his way.
Oh Lord, coming. No, no!
No! You can do your, what's it called now, right?
Hysteria, not till I get down to 1 rose.
Gotcha. Yeah!
Oh my god. Almost. Are you done?
You did it!
Are you done,
it.
sir? You're done. Okay, dear god.
He's... thought he became slug for a second.
That was hard as shit. Okay, I can... Wrong button. I can upgrade my weapons now.
Hurrah!
Yeah, I'll upgrade the teapot.
Poor bye.
It was an accident. Oh god. The game has been, like, having issues. Just a little bit.
Oh boy.
Fucking, what do you want? worms want stabs.
Who are you to disappoint?
I would never hurt them by skipping out on the stabs that they so clearly desire.
The girls are squirming.
Those girls are squirming. God, at least it's giving me plenty of flowers to get my health back.
Yeah, they probably realized you're gonna have a rough go with that fight.
Yeah.
Boy, ominous sounds.
Squirmy wormy. Oh, you missed a delightful mass murder.
Oh yeah.
That was what the musical theater segment was leading to. Just
oh boy.
Many, many people getting fucking warred on stage.
Oh, right, by the walrus?
Yes. It was
I
delightful.
vaguely remember that.
The only two things I said repeatedly
I'm
that
devastated.
entire time
Look what's become of
were,
my beautiful valley.
that's
All
delightful
things change.
and
In the
everything
fullness of
happened
time,
so much.
often not for the better.
Sure made for
No!
combat.
Okay, it's the other one.
Oh, ready to parasol. There. Yes. Nice dodge.
Shit.
Nice.
I am
So
okay at
the-
combat.
The theme for this section is just teapots, apparently.
I guess the theme here is it's the apocalypse and everything sucks.
Ah. How dare this little bastard do this?
I know.
And
It's
her
offensive to me specifically. I'm a little bit afraid to step in this gooey shit.
Didn't you step in it earlier?
Yes, I didn't pay attention to the effects. I don't want to pay attention to the effects.
Understandable.
Anyway, it takes a hit.
Really iconic how her hallucinations are just reality.
It's really good. Queen shit, honestly. What the fuck was that? Oh, okay.
Those pulsating bastards.
Those jellyfish motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Oh my god, can you... She's focusing on the one that's in the air.
Just watched you swing like 20 times without hitting it.
I know. There, fuck. I was gonna say some British people are acceptable, Alice is one of them, but never mind.
She's acceptable. She just has ADHD about which person to target. You know what?
Absolutely.
I feel it.
Yeah. Is that the video game mood tonight?
Absolutely. go somewhere else entirely.
Yeah, I'm a completionist. It's in my bones to explore everything. I want these teeth, though. I require them for weapon upgrades. Now where was the doors up there?
Can you imagine if the hookah had like a time limit and these platforms just stopped appearing once you were not high anymore?
That would suck. I haven't seen these guys in a while.
Yeah, they were in the first area, right?
They were in the first area. God, fucking goblins are so annoying.
How dare they, frankly?
I know, right?
It always seems to give you like a slow-mo moment right before he hits.
For these guys, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not so kind with any of the other bitches.
Why?
My guess is because they were like one of the first slightly complex fighters.
Yeah, that's true. But like, why are they still like that now? I guess it was more work to code it another way later on in the game.
Ouch.
Rip. Nice.
Oh my god. You ever get slightly into the combat of a video game and just like flex your legs the entire time you're doing that fight?
Absolutely. Except that's me with rhythm games.
You're so
I get
valid.
so anxious about missing something. I'm just like moving my legs all over the place.
When I play rhythm games, I stop moving every single muscle in my body except for my fingers.
Just a valid way to play them.
I get so tense, I do not move. This
Oh,
bitch
that's
has had better
interesting.
days.
Statue.
She's sad.
Yeah, apparently. What's going on with Alice anyway? Is her family dead or something?
Yeah, her family died in a fire.
Rip.
She was the only one that got out because she was the only one downstairs at the time.
Do they like suspect her for starting it or something?
Her first therapist suspected her of starting it, and she kind of adopted that mindset. That's what I think anyway. That's what the implication is in my eyes.
Pepper that bastard. Okay, you got it.
Yeah.
Apparently the goop does hurt you.
It does hurt me. Just wanted to see how long it would take him to schlorp over to me.
Oh, god damn it. They're so bad to look at. Sorry, go ahead.
They are. They're not annoying. They're not as annoying as some of the other ones, though. There he goes. And the camera goes with him.
Yeah.
Hey, bitch. My favorite thing about the enemies in this game is some of them are just like normal ass enemies. Oh my fucking Christ. Get out of the sky, sir. Alice, please!
Are there names for all of the enemies?
Yes, but I don't remember what most of them are.
Wig.
I like register them when they become relevant, and then I never think about it again.
Yeah.
There we go.
How's that bomb treating you?
It's gone now.
Flower. God. I can't imagine doing these parts. They'd give me so much anxiety.
They are very, very anxiety-inducing. I can confirm.
A sight,
Cat?
a stink, a sinister sound. What have you imagined, Alice?
God, in the last little bit of the underwater level, there was a segment where you had to get all the way across on the purple platforms, but you also had to move slowly enough for it.
I'm so sorry.
For a seahorse to go slightly ahead of you, and it was stressful as hell.
Rip. Oh my god.
I hate it here.
Yeah, the camera angles aren't very player friendly.
They're not. Please don't grab me, sir.
Oh my god.
Ouch.
Very rude.
Ah, I've been grabbed.
At least that guy gave you a rose.
Yeah. Little victories. Ow.
You have to get every one of the individual baby heads on that?
Yep.
That sucks.
Fuck.
Aww. He just bore you.
You sure?
Oh wow. Oh yeah. Oh, it's almost out. Get ready to dodge.
Mm-hmm. Stop focusing, stop focusing. No. God. Oh. At least there's more room to fucking run. I wonder if I can jump to another platform and just survive like that.
I don't know if it's worth it to try.
Here he comes.
Put it all over again if he died.
I think I'm gonna die either way. Yep, there we go.
Yeah. Rip.
It better not send me back too far.
Start
I
the
do
boss
have to
battle.
do the whole fucking thing again though.
Rip.
It's giving me a notification with a cat.
That it is. There's a flower there.
Yeah.
It's less than what you lost, but you know.
If the other enemies weren't here, I could live with this. You know what? Fuck it. Kill me.
He bored you.
He did for me. I'm gonna go angry piss. Give me 1 second.
Okay. So, hi gamers. How we doing? Cool, cool.
Okay, let's try that again.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Welcome back to me screaming.
God, Jesus. Alright.
That was potentially the most awkward, like, 45 seconds in your stream history.
Why wouldn't you do?
I just sat there and tried to chat with the audience, getting no response.
Honestly, that's valid. That's just how I stream in general. Ow, fuck me. That's just how I stream in general. I want you crying. I want you dead. I want you to eat this fresh baked bread. Why can't I fucking hit it?
Why didn't that hit it? Oh! There you go!
There I go.
Do you start with less flowers every time?
I don't think so. It doesn't kill me when I jump off the edge.
Ah.
It just respawns me back to wherever I was before.
Interesting.
Please have flowers. Please have flowers. Okay.
Really nice of him to stay all the way over there. Oh,
Never
I jinxed
mind.
you. I'm so sorry. Oh, careful not to fall off.
I don't think I can fall. I have to.
nice.
Very intense concentration. What?
Nice.
The cat keeps bothering me.
I know, just to say the same thing, I bet, too.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Oh, well. Well,
At least that got him out of that. Yep. Maybe stabbing is the answer.
perhaps.
I can't see your health anymore. Ah, there it is. Yeah, let's not make that mistake again.
Yeah, no, let's not. Oh, thank
You did it!
Alright. That Hellken fiery. Alice, I love you, but does your trauma have to be fire-based? Because it's really causing me a lot of damage, and it's not very fun to play.
It's not only about you, Alice. Look at the destruction around you. Consider its call. Then,
Like, can't it be, like, gentle flower petal-based? Because I feel like that would cause, like, a lot less health to be lost in the process.
Unless the flower petals could cut.
Maybe. But I mean, inhaling fire is a little more harmful than gently inhaling something that is stabbing you. Can I really only move up this when I'm, like, looking in? Oh well.
Ooh,
Waterfall.
an oasis.
Well, okay.
An oasis that triggers a flashback, apparently.
I guess so.
Is there going to be a
you
little
are
man?
familiar with the saying that smoking stunts your growth.
Adults assault children with that adage. Usually while they've got a pipe stuck in their mouths.
I won't ask you to inhale. Let the smoke envelop you.
Fucking weed.
Oh, time to become little small.
Tiny. Itty bitty.
Itty bitty. Micro macro.
Small. Micro macro kink.
Yep. Oh, pretty!
Oh. Oh, I love it here.
I've forgotten, like, everything about... Oh, look at that dress.
Oh, it's cute.
Attention span. Sorry.
That's alright. I don't think I watched my mom get this far. This is all new to me.
Soap. I think my sister got this far, but I keep, like, forgetting about any progress until I've seen things and I'm like, oh, that looks familiar.
God, mood. When did your sister play this?
Oh man, like 7 or 8 years ago.
That's probably why you don't remember much.
Yeah.
You were just a little mini-Matt.
Yeah.
Where's the whore? Is he down
Sounds
here?
like it's under you, yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Look at us being good at directional listening.
Hell yeah. My god, we're learning.
I greatly cherish the lantern fish.
It's really important.
Whoever said true art serves neither ornament nor use is ignorant of the aesthetic of the East.
Oh, so close.
Oh well. It'd be like that.
Wonder if you could ride the fish. Probably not.
Yeah, I don't want to risk it.
Yeah. Oh, blood.
Stairs.
Dragon.
Dragon. It fades so fast.
Yeah.
No!
Rip.
What the fuck was that?
Oh.
It's got the same energy as me when we fucked around in the Infinity Train, the Archat car, turning and walking right off the edge every single time.
I'd just hear a distressed sound and then turn around and see you at the spawn again a second later.
It just be like that.
It's incredibly valid of you.
Oh, I wanted to jump in there.
This game is homophobic for not letting you jump in there.
It is.
How much you want to bet there's a boss fight in this area?
So much. I'm ashamed to admit that I can't remember exactly what these gates are called, but they lead to shrines most of the time.
Yeah.
Quarry gates. That's it.
What Nurse Witless said was, the fire pushed in, lit her up like the guy on Cracker Night. No one knows how she survived except Alice, and she's Stoom. Remember?
Rip.
Rip.
So is that her first therapist?
No. Her first therapist is the big guy.
Ah.
Oh.
Well, there it is.
Samurai Wasp.
Knew that was coming.
Ouch.
Oh my god, there's so many of them. By so many, I mean a countable number.
Like 3.
3, easily defeated.
3 can be so many, depending on exactly what it is.
Yeah. I really like that they're just paper.
It's really good. I want to play Ghost of Tsushima again.
Yeah, is that how you feel? Noise.
Nice.
I think that's where it came from, isn't it?
Yeah. Nope.
Nope. You trashed that guy. I don't like that they can block.
I don't either.
I guess the barrier of so much is maybe 4. For these guys.
Yeah. I guess I gotta hit them with the cannon.
He's still getting some unfair dodges in.
He sure is.
He's kind of like teleported. Yeah.
I know samurai instincts are supposed to be like real good, but come on, man.
Kinda interesting that you can see like dead bugs all over the place.
It's a cool detail. Probably can't get up there from here. Oh. Thank God.
Ooh.
The face on the bow is really good.
Yeah.
Certain smells are one-off. You'd never mistake burning human flesh for roasting a lamb chop.
Very cool, thank you.
Don't they say it smells sweet?
I think so.
You can make that.
Yeah. Whether I can make it is less of a concern as whether the platform will be there when I do make it.
Yeah.
There we go. I think burning hair is supposed to smell like sulfur.
Wig. Yeah? You
Yeah.
enjoying yourself there?
Got a nice view.
She who saves a single soul saves the universe. Remember?
Go off, I guess.
What do you want?
Bastards. Wig! That just one-shots them, I guess.
Maybe that's why they can dodge it so easily. Alright. I guess I gotta take
Oh no.
diamonds.
This wasp is intense. Whoa. Nice.
I like that they made
yeah.
I like that they made him a daimyo instead of a shogun, because I feel like the easy thing to do would make it a shogun.
Yeah.
Where's the bitch? Okay, what were you gonna say?
Do not remember. I hear him gurgling.
I hear the hurgle turgle. Where's the whore? Oh, there he is. Oh. Okay. I thought I was seeing him way up in the distance. No, he was right there the whole time. I might be stupid.
Me either, if it makes you feel better.
That does make me feel a little better. Fuck.
Aw, beans.
Hello, Unsolved Vixen. The platforms are there whether I can see them or not. Oh, good. That's good to know. I think in previous levels I died assuming they were there when they were not. Shit.
Oh, rip.
I can do it. She's like getting stuck halfway up. There.
Is there a platform?
I don't think so.
Invisible wall.
I think it's just a little baby glitch.
Yeah.
Have I mentioned to you that the game designer for this game and the previous game is named American McGee?
You have not.
Yep.
But that means a lot.
His name's American McGee.
Those little paper people?
Yes. They're little
I love
paper wasps, but
Wig.
I guess it depends on whether you consider wasps to be people.
Behold. Ants in mourning.
May have been moving platforms that I missed while invisible. Maybe. He's making a third game? Hell yeah.
Wow, hasn't it been like years and years and years?
It was 10 years before the first game in this game too.
Wig. I wonder what the graphics will look like.
I bet they'll be
We'll
really
keep
nice.
just the one lamp, Alice, as a nightlight, but it stays in the upstairs hall and only till you turn 12.
I don't think the first one is
She
very
the chosen one?
easily
Our savior?
accessible.
Our benefactor. Speak with
Yeah.
the elder. Yes,
'Cause
you
it-
really must. He
it
knows
came out
things.
in, like,
He
2000.
even thinks things.
And I looked for it on Origin, which is where I have this game, and it wasn't there. I think I can get it on the Windows Store, but I'm not that committed.
Valid.
It's gonna be both a sequel and a prequel at the same time, exploring her
Your
memories from
victories
before
in
both
combat
games.
and
Hell yeah.
conundrums suggest your fitness to
That
confront the
sounds
challenges
really
ahead.
cool.
Mental strength will confirm your worthiness, or declare your defeat.
No. Not again.
I'll help. Heart.
Thank you. I like it when she pulls out the horse because it's like bigger than any of her other weapons.
Yeah. It's endlessly amusing to me that you have to stab to get rid of weapons that aren't the knife.
I might not have to, I just know I enjoy stabbing at the air. So it's
Incredibly
my
valid.
preferred method. Can I
God
help
damn it.
you?
Apparently you can.
I can help him by putting him out of this misery.
Yep. Oh.
There.
I believe. No. Oh
For the
no
love
no
of
no!
God.
Wait, is it? Okay, yeah.
I'm not good at jumping.
Ooh, platformers are not my forte.
This is the only platformer I can play decently well, which I think says something. There we go.
Yes.
I'm more of a turn-based RPG kind of guy myself.
Yeah. I'm a beat 'em up kind of guy.
You're so valid.
Thank you, thank you.
Also, I think that says a lot about both of our personalities.
Yeah. It also explains why you can rock it through traditional Persona games and why I can rock it through specifically Strikers.
Yeah. Alright, Let's see.
Yeah, you did it.
There.
Wow.
That wasn't so bad.
You can save us. I'll open the path.
Thank you.
Imagine your criteria for, like, your world's hero is just, can you solve this sliding puzzle? This 3x3 sliding puzzle. I've been having a rough go with it.
Would that not be your criteria for someone who could save your world?
No, I don't think so.
What would be yours then?
Probably a lot of weapons. Oh, peaches.
Her titties.
Ta.
She is certainly ill.
There's no
she
nipples,
imagines odd
though.
things, and she has a hero complex, an inherent desire to help others, being unable to help herself, and a compulsion to make the world right. She's trying to unlock the true meaning of her life, and she doesn't know who has the key.
Wig.
Wig. That was the first therapist, by the way.
Yeah.
I think I might be reading it wrong. All I know is there was a scene in the real world before this where he, like, mentions that she was his first suspect because she had a fascination with fire.
Man. Like, that is a fair trauma response, though, like...
Yeah, and also she was, like, 10 years old.
Yeah!
The wicked wasps lay siege upon us and control the peaks to east and west. You must defeat them to reach Caterpillar's retreat.
I suppose I must go to the mountaintop, as it won't come to me.
We have faith that Caterpillar, the strange and wondrous, helps those in need. One day we'll have proof. Purity of heart is to will one thing, to approach his sacred eyrie. You must confront the savage daimyos. You prevent our access to his power. I'll open the entrance to the sacred caves where your journey begins.
This guy looks like if you, like, blow on him, he will turn to dust.
You're right.
Oh. Delightful.
I'm loving those. Oh yes, it's time for the 2D.
Oh.
Yeah. This is what I remembered.
Alice can move, jump, shrink, and use her float as normal. Move carefully to avoid the hazards.
Regard this depiction of domestic harmony and order. The fruitful landscape encouraged industry, tolerance, and cooperation. Loving families flourished, happy children, dear friends, grateful for their well-being, lived for generations, secure, active, free. But a sudden onslaught of alien attacks broke their fragile bodies and nearly crushed their generous spirits.
I dig the style, though.
I know, right?
We Ben knew I'm a slut for Japanese aesthetics.
Mm-hmm. This game maker certainly has the range.
Sure does.
Haha, look at your total of teeth.
Is it 669?
Yes.
Nice. God, that shouldn't have hit me.
That should not have hit you. That was some bullshit.
There we go.
Hurrah!
That's bullshit.
Yeah. What? How?
I don't know. There we go.
It's a little bit stupid that the branches aren't safe, but the leaves are.
A little bit. Like, you'd think stepping on the branches would be the safer bet.
Yeah. I think this part of the game is homophobic.
I agree. Evidence that I'm buying it inconveniences me. Why the fuck is that jump so hard to make?
Maybe if you get as high as the first jump can take you and then use your double.
There we go.
Yeah.
You've gotta be fucking kidding me.
So apparently you gotta do it in quick succession.
That's nice of him. Oh, never mind.
Oh! RIP! I didn't even notice that either. I was just mean.
There's creating challenges, and then there's spitting in the faces of the people who are playing your game. There we go. Yeah? Okay. Comes to
Little itty bitty.
Edie.
Cloud.
This kind of reminds me of Drawn to Life. Did you ever play that game?
How did it work again? Because I know I've played some drawing game that manifested whatever you drew into reality.
You would... Basically, there was this, this world that, was created by, like, a kid that is now in total disrepair because that kid grew older and stopped, like, drawing it. Basically, you're the creator, and, you create a hero to try and save the world. And that hero is, like, one of your drawings.
I see.
Every so often, the game will give you, like, easels where you have to draw, like, a cloud. Or, some goop to walk on.
Nice. I don't remember.
It was fun. It was a nice little DS game. It was one of the first ones I can remember beating. I wanted to talk to the cat, but alright. There's more tits out, ladies.
Oh boy. I always like a
Only
good
the
tits out
foolish
lady.
believe suffering is just wages
Yeah.
for being different.
Yeah.
Good to know.
For a second I thought you were pulling out your gun to shoot the cat.
No. No. He's fine. He can live.
For
He's a
now.
cryptic little bitch, but he can live. He will be spared my fury. Ah. There we
A
go.
dutiful, honorable daughter would commemorate her deceased family in marble. I know a gifted sculptor with whom I might negotiate a commission.
Oh, also,
What's
he
your
was
deal,
like,
dude?
he was
Sorry, go
like
ahead.
mostly interested in her for like in her inheritance.
Yeah, evidently.
Yeah. Oh, fire.
That's really interesting.
Yeah, he's a bitch. What the fuck? Alright, let's see.
Kind of dig this conceptually.
Yeah, it's neat. Can I help you?
Nice.
That wasn't so hard. I got the little turned around. Okay.
Singular tooth.
One whole tooth. Who do you think it came from?
I think it came from the Mad Hatter.
Alright. Good for him.
Yeah, that or Elon Musk, one or the other.
I think it came from the love child of Elon Musk and the Mad Hatter.
You're right.
I think they would have a baby together. Oh, that's just the titties out lady.
I think that Grimes is kin with the Mad Hatter, so...
Oh, yeah, for sure.
They did have a baby together.
Absolutely. Do you think he's like her main ID, or...?
Oh, absolutely. But she doesn't want to list it because it's not an anime girl.
God. Really good.
Ma'am, your tatas.
She's got like, oh, I thought that blood was her nipple. No, she's just crying blood. Good for
Under
her.
her tatas.
Under her tatas.
Oh, it's a bastard. Nice.
I wish I cried blood because I imagine that would be very mentally distressing to anyone who upsets me.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what they deserve. That's bullshit.
I think if I started crying blood, I'd have a panic attack and forget about whatever else upset me in the first place.
I mean, I guess that's a win.
Is it though?
I mean, if it's just like your tears except they are now blood, yeah, that would be a win.
Well, I feel like this implies some sort of health complications.
Oh, no, 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 no. It's just like a blessing from God that turns your tears into blood.
I don't know about that.
I don't want like a health complication that would make my tears turn to blood. I just want them to be blood inexplicably.
God.
No rhyme or reason to it. Just blood. You know?
I guess. But the blood, like, even if it wasn't due to a health complication, wouldn't it hurt your eye? Like, having blood in it?
I mean, in this hypothetical we've come up with, I think that they would just operate like normal tears. Like, you know how normal water kind of makes your eyes hurt if you open your eyes underwater, but your tears don't?
I mean, kinda. I
Like
guess.
that, except blood.
But, yeah, but the thing is that blood isn't see-through either.
Well, that'll block,
So, like...
that'll block the, like, visual stimulus that might be making you upset.
Yeah,
Which
but
is
then you'll
another
just see
way.
red. It's not ideal either. You'll just be blind for as long as you're crying.
I don't know, I think red would be, like, a decent alternative. Red's a nice color, right?
Oh my god. Oh boy, a boss fight.
Oh, joy. Oh, they're ink wasps.
Can you block?
Nope. I mean, I can use my parasol, but I can't block like he does.
Yeah. Sick.
There we go.
Nice.
I love the gentle sloping when these things are.
Yeah. Nice.
Hell yeah.
2 for 1 with that.
2 for 1. It's because of the stuff in the water? Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. I mainly meant, like, you took out the ink block.
Oh no,
and
I
dived
was
into
reading the chat. I think they were commenting on why normal water hurts your eyes while your tears don't.
Ah, gotcha.
For Christ's sake.
Chlorinated water doesn't hurt as much as, like, tap water. Have you noticed that?
I mean, I've never opened my eyes in tap water, but I have opened my eyes in, like, lakes.
Ooh.
And also the ocean, which was hellish.
Yeah.
I would not recommend.
Yeah.
I was like...
Rating for water that hurts your eyes from least to most. Chlorinated water. Tap water, lake water, ocean water.
I was like 14 at the time, and my brother dared me to open my eyes under the water.
No time to waste. There's no time at all.
When we were swimming in the ocean, and I did, and I cried for like an hour because it hurt like a bitch.
Oh no.
First I'll take out the things that are smelling like flies.
Did you ever dip?
What?
Did you ever, like, get that way after swimming for, like, a long time in chlorinated pools where, like, your eyes would just start being foggy after a while?
You know, I haven't swam in a chlorinated pool for so long, in so long that I can't really remember. We don't have that many pools around here. It's the lake or nothing.
Wig. Have to take you swimming sometime.
Hell yeah.
Come, Alice, don't dawdle. You've already missed the train.
Best to have goggles underwater? Yeah, it sure is.
Okay, new question.
Mm-hmm.
If you could cry any liquid that wasn't blood or water, and it wouldn't hurt you, what liquid would you cry?
Ink.
That'd stain your cheeks.
Yeah, but it'd look metal as hell.
Okay, true.
Body mods, bitch. How about you?
Oh, I didn't have an answer prepared for my own question.
You're valid.
I think ink is the best answer now, because I don't want to drink anything that comes out of my eyes.
God. You could drink your eye juice if you weren't a coward.
Oh no. It's repulsive.
Have you ever, like, finished crying and, like, wiped up your tears with the back of your hand and just licked the back of your hand?
No!
I was a weird kid.
You're valid.
Related question, because I still do this shit. You ever, like, cry and just look at yourself in the mirror if there's a mirror nearby as you're crying?
Yes. I do that. And look at you go, I would have fallen off this thing 20 times by now.
I'm slowly getting better at these. I'm not hitting all the jars, but, you know, I'm surviving. And that's what matters. God damn it. I never claimed to be an expert at video games. I only claim that I like to play them.
Yeah. There's no fucking end to this. It just keeps going. Oh,
There's the end. Gently floats onto this. Oh, that's a save icon. Little bit threatening. Thank you. Thank you for that delightful clown Pepe.
Oh, is that the caterpillar up there?
I think so.
This world's aesthetic is really, really well executed.
It is. Aw, fuck. Beans. Oh well, at least he's still dead.
Dead, yeah.
Oh, I think that's what he dropped.
Crunch.
Crunch. Gently crunches bugs.
With your teeth?
Yes.
Delicious.
Protein, baby.
Have you ever eaten a bug?
Like...
Like the ones that are made for food?
Yes, I have eaten one of the bugs that are made
Okay.
for food.
Have you eaten a bug that wasn't made for food?
No.
Okay.
God, this is annoying. My brother ate like a June bug once.
Oh, those things are huge!
They are.
Why?
Hell if I know.
Those things used to fly around at my college campus and like dive bomb students, and I hated it. And there was always little June bugs littering the campus, and I was like, why?
They were all over the place at my grandmother's old house. I don't know if they were exactly June bugs. We called them fish flies. They looked like June bugs to me.
Are they the ones that are like bluish green? Maybe I'm thinking of a different one. I'm gonna look up a June bug. You
Yeah,
can find it.
I'll see if I can find a picture of them sometime.
Google Images has mixed results.
They might be like varying appearances depending on where you are.
Yeah. I like that it's just blood in Hysteria.
It's really good. did it, Matt. We saved the city. God, alright. Where am I going? Gently puts it down. Oh, okay, I see.
Oh, beans.
Bugs that are made
Yay,
for food.
got it.
Yes. Don't generally object to bugs as food. Don't think they're made for food. Made to just be bugs, and we happen to find out they aren't bad to eat. Yeah, that makes sense.
I see a whore.
A
On the lower
whore?
left. Look, the piggy.
Where?
Wait, turn to your left. Okay, wait, no. Down into your... There.
Uh-huh.
Whore.
Can I hit him from this far away? Yes, I can.
Whore achieved.
Whore achieved. Ah, now I have to go down for the thing. Okay, there's an easy way back. When I was a junior and senior in high school, I had this friend in the film class I went to who was like super into anthropology, which I think was like the beginning of my interest in it. And she used to go to this like quote unquote exotic grocery store, and one day she brought in like a candied wasp. I think it was a wasp, I can't exactly remember, but it was some form of bug. Maybe it was a scorpion. This was like 5 years ago. But she asked me if I wanted to try one, and I was like, yeah, fuck, sure, I'm young. So I ate it, and it was interesting.
I feel like I'd be willing to try a scorpion, but anything that actually looks buggish I would not be able to put anywhere near my face.
It was like, it kind of looked like it was like coated in amber.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not worth it. A lot of processed foods use bug parts. Don't think I needed to know. Tried eating silkworms from an Asian supermarket once and got sick for like 3 days. RIP.
Radcliffe asked me in just the once. Odd duck. Very proud of his artifacts. Ming, I think he said. And partial to Tokugawa, Japan. Doesn't seem the samurai type, but perhaps that's why.
Samurai.
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 Sam, your eye.
Sam, your eye. You're bleeding ink.
God, Sam, your eyes. Oh, I guess they are still there.
Wait.
Good to know. I should try more weird foods sometime. YOLO, you know?
Yeah.
I know I will hate it, because I'm incredibly picky about textures and tastes, but... I call myself a picky eater as if I will try just about anything, and there are just
The
a
conflagration's
handful of
point
foods
of
I won't
origin was
eat.
obvious. First, the library caught fire, and it spread disastrously when the gas line exploded.
Never know until you try it, that's right. Time for another flashback.
Oh boy.
saved my life. I survived because she showed me how to escape. I didn't leave the lamp in the library, and Dinah didn't knock it over. The lamp and Dinah were upstairs when I went to bed. Dinah was in the room with me when the fire started.
That's
We're
neat.
getting there.
They even used the cat's name from the book.
Yeah. I don't think that Alice in the book has a last name. The name Little is just commonly used because the girl she was based on was named Alice Little.
Yep. Rip to those guys, I guess.
Rip to them.
I thought samurais were supposed to be honorable.
Yeah. But, corruption was sadly very common.
Big.
A lot of the time, samurai thought they were entitled to, like, people and things.
Yeah.
Because they were, like, the upper class. It wasn't always the case, but it was the case often enough that they kind of have a reputation. Doesn't mean samurai media where that's not the case is any less cool, though.
This is terrible.
Wig.
Oh, great caterpillar, why have you abandoned us? The door ahead is sealed. Only by playing the correct sequence of bells can it be
Oh boy.
opened.
A dubious honor, I suspect.
Hell yeah.
It lags a little bit less terribly than the last one did. Almost. Come on, I hit that one. There we go.
This view of them just standing there and you playing the bells is really iconic, I think.
They're just vibing.
They're just like, no, no, not that one. No, you're a little bit off time, honey.
Do you think I'm like smacking the one that's standing up in the head as I try to do this?
Yeah, absolutely. He doesn't want to move because he likes it.
He's into this.
Yeah. I think those dots on the top of his head are eyes or nipples.
I think they're eye nipples.
You're right.
The tune's embedded in
There
my
we go.
memory, like Twinkle Twinkle Little Bat.
Get to the tree, Alice. Help our brothers.
He sounds like if Winnie the Pooh and Piglet had a baby and the baby aged 100 years.
Absolutely. You say that like any child of Winnie the Pooh and Piglet would not just be born 100 years old.
You're right.
Fuck. God, Jesus.
My god, this man will not let you target that ink stone. died.
He died.
He died.
God, leave me alone.
Don't like the way their little fingers grasp.
They just lightly grab onto me and refuse to let go. There we go.
Schlort.
Where's the last one? There it is. My god, stop changing who you're focusing on.
Schlort.
I am once again asking for additional flowers to restore my health.
There's a stone down there. On the lower right hand, I think.
There we go.
There's one right below where you're standing.
Okay.
You did it. You killed
I
them.
did it. They died.
They died.
They died. Hey.
Ooh.
Bobble.
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 Bobble. And to heaven I
Oh.
go.
Okay.
Another of these segments.
Yep. Okay, you didn't even get close to that.
That's alright. I've accepted that this is occasionally going to happen.
Wig.
I don't want to take any more damage for a bit.
Understandable.
Oh, I can't even get any teeth or anything out of this.
Good thing there's no boss fight there.
Yeah. I need health so bad. That's what I thought you'd say, you dumb fucking platformer.
Nice.
That'll
It
do
gave
it.
you the health you require.
It did. Oh, I see. Okay. Let's restart my timer on that one.
Nice.
Nice.
they gonna go up eventually?
I don't think so. Okay, there we go.
Nice. Got him.
Got him. These jumps make me nervous.
Nice.
There we go. At least it's just the little ones.
Yeah.
Hello. Never seen a golden bottle before, I don't think.
Ooh.
I may have gotten one and just forgotten about it.
I wonder if you're getting close to endgame.
Maybe. I think, How Long to Beat said this game was like 14 hours long. And I think I'm around the 7-hour mark. Where's the last one?
You did it. You popped him.
I popped him. Popped a cap in its face.
How dare he?
I know, quite frankly. No respect in Wonderland these days.
Hell yeah. Bonk.
Bonk. Me, Bobonka. God, I can't believe yesterday I straight up forgot that it was Monday for like the entire evening.
Yeah.
I was supposed to stream yesterday. Instead, I forgot what day of the week it was, despite it being the beginning of the week.
Yeah. Summer does that to you. Your grip on time just dissolves.
It sure does. It's very pretty.
It looks like it's made up of tongues.
It does. They're gently licking my feet as I go along.
Horrid, thanks.
You're welcome.
Oh,
A
it's a
bridge
lad.
will complete the path, but this substance has blocked the way. Can you help us to remove it?
I believe I've got the proper tool.
At the top of the mountain, you will find the entrance to the next sacred cave.
I'll be right back. I believe in you.
Thank you.
benefactor.
You're free, my friends.
I hear a horror.
A sleeper in the mountain. Vigilant lord of lake. Divine benefactor.
Where is he? I know they're in the... Where's the pig snout is my question. There it is. Wish I could angle myself. But I will have to deal with what it gives me.
Back from devouring a fruit cup.
Welcome back from devouring a fruit cup.
Thank you. Bastardous actions.
Bastardous actions.
Rip.
I got distracted because it's just getting pushed along.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Rip.
How many of these are gonna fucking spawn?
Could just go across now, maybe.
Okay, it does not protect me from fall damage. Good to know. Just gonna ignore them as best I can to get to the other side. Pull the chain. That's annoying. All the way back over there. Fuck.
Rip.
It's not fair that they can interrupt me in midair. This is bullshit. This segment is bullshit. Whatever.
Pet.
Not interested. I don't want any. Speed run.
Pro strats.
Pro strats.
Were you trying to skip it?
Yeah.
Almost. Bastardess.
Bastardess. God. Alright. No more better spawn, or I swear to God.
There's one over there. Can you shoot while you're floating?
No.
That sucks. God, there's another one.
Where the fuck are they coming from?
Who knows?
God,
Probably
the links I'll
directly
go
at the coop.
get as much as I can.
A
Flush
bastard.
the unpleasant from your mind, Alice. Reject the painful as you would the repulsive and depraved, forgetting the things that count.
My God, dude.
Yeah, that's her current therapist's method for things. Alice isn't getting the best mental health care.
Yeah.
It is like 1870s England. More like 1860s actually, I think.
God, I hate the noises they make.
Same. They're just gonna keep doing it though, I just have to ignore them. To heaven we go.
The grateful most often confer benefit to the source of their gratitude. Freedom is so
I don't think
precious
they
to some
appreciate you
that they
sitting
pay
there, my
for
dude.
it with their lives.
You're interrupting their ceremony. Yeah, I don't know what I expected. There we go. It's pretty here. Very nicely designed.
Yeah, for sure. And I love that her dresses always change depending on the area she's in.
It's really good. She's got a sense of style.
Yep. She she just manifests it in her brain space.
She sure does. There we go.
Well, that is an abyss right there.
It sure is.
And then the lights change. Oh
It's
boy.
real nice. Oh.
Observe, learn, and react.
Ouch.
Really good.
I can't even jump over it.
Yeah, I think you just have to time it.
Yeah. I think I can hide behind this thing, yeah. There we go. Yeah? How you feel, buddy?
Bonk.
Violence.
Violence is the answer. Really good animation.
Violence is the question. The answer is yes.
Gotcha. There you go.
Yeah.
You can probably make that.
Yeah, I want to try and make it over to the memory.
Oh, not quite.
Almost.
You
I'll
have
try
to
again.
glide a little longer.
Yeah. It sent me all the way back here. Can I jump on your head? I can.
Turtle.
Fire, Alice! Ah!
Save yourself! Wake up, Lizzie! Lizzie! Open the door!
The key, Lizzie! Unlock the door! You'll burn!
Rip. You'll burn!
You'll burn!
There's no time at all!
Hello, crabs.
You survive the passage of time and it doesn't give you a timer.
Yeah.
How much time?
I don't know. There's too much going on. I'm not gonna be able to do it. Yeah. Oh well.
Wall pussy.
Wall pussy.
Wall keyhole.
I don't think getting all the paint the rose red things is worth it. I would rather progress through the game.
Wig. Nice.
Nice.
You should not be allowed to block that goddamn much.
I know.
Okay. Me too.
Alright. Just had to make sure that thing wasn't gonna start attacking me.
Key.
Turtle!
Turtle. More turtles.
So many turbos. Finches.
I love them.
They're so valid.
Oh, a bastard.
That's not a turtle. There's nothing to hide behind over here either, but it looks like it doesn't go
Reach
the whole
all
way
the-
around. Never mind. It does.
Well, there's the teapot to the left. To the right. I am good at directions. What?
I don't even know how that worked.
I don't know how you died there.
I'm clever.
You are very clever. Finch.
Finch.
Can you imagine your trauma-generated headspace being a platformer?
God, I think I would just die.
Yeah, same.
I want my trauma-generated headspace to be a turn-based RPG. Much like I imagine yours should be a beat 'em up.
Wig. I want mine to be a dating sim.
God, you're all in. Who would you date?
I don't know.
Whatever messed up machinations you come up with.
Yeah.
Start that again. Nice.
Oh yeah. Teeth. It wants you to go into painting.
It does. I don't know why my brightness is going up and down.
Who knows?
The belligerents, without true cause or purpose, abused and murdered their pacific victims, whom they hated for being different. The invaders corrupted the vivid world. The assaulted could not comprehend the merciless brutality. Still, they stayed on, trying to placate their oppressors and recover their past. The cruel interlopers attacked at intervals instead of killing them all at once. The wretched survivors suffered in perpetual fear. Is there a worse fate?
Rip.
Oh well. I wish I could still dodge.
Same. Nice, first try.
Yeah. God damn it.
Aww. The bounce pads look like nipples in this.
They do, a little bit.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, just gonna wait.
Whoa, that was a narrow margin of error.
It sure was. There's a peak chip there.
There is a peak chip there.
I have just committed mass murder.
Maybe you can get the peach?
I want to see if I can get the peach. I can stand on it very gently.
What was the point of the peach?
I don't know.
I love it.
I really care about this peach. Wait. I collected the peach.
You did! You got the peach!
And I got a whole tooth out of it.
Oh yeah.
For my collection.
I guess somebody was trying to eat that peach and failed miserably.
Absolutely. Do you think they kept trying or gave up?
Well, you only got one tooth out of it,
Yeah.
so...
They probably had to give up. Oh, beans.
Thinking quick
I hate
reflex.
I hate it.
Yeah.
That didn't
only
even touch me.
You only get 3 of those, right?
3 whats?
3 double jumps.
I think so.
Means you'll have to use 1 for each obstacle.
She's supposed to be able to float indefinitely.
Rip. Oh, what?
That sucks.
Hate levels that make you have like a controlled fall.
Yeah, same.
I can't see where I'm going. This is BS.
There we go.
Nice. Got him.
Got him.
Nipple.
Nibble.
Peach.
Gently collects too.
There's also a lever down.
Yeah.
Or pulley.
A chain.
Yes.
Many different words for it.
Peach number 2.
I'm being spoiled with peaches. Clouds.
Oh, did you see that in the background?
Yeah.
It's so interesting.
So stylish. Beans.
Well, at least you don't take fall damage.
Yeah. Just the one nice thing this game does for me. It doesn't make me take fall damage.
To those guys,
Oh.
but you're different.
My controller vibrated.
Quick.
Can I help you, sir?
Oof.
I'm really struggling here. There we go. Okay. Very
Wait.
cool. At least it starts me back over here.
Yeah.
Come on. Alright.
Cards Against Humanity white card that says muting to sneeze.
God. Valid. Muting to sneeze and then forgetting to unmute.
Yeah. Literally.
That's the mood of the day. I hate my life.
How did you die all the way down there?
I have no idea. I'm
It's
guessing
good.
that's where the world cuts off. Alright.
How are you feeling?
I've
How?
been better. I've had better nights, you know?
Yeah, I can imagine.
I've had better gaming experiences than this one, I'll tell you that much. Okay. Okay.
Yay!
There we go. I made it.
Made it to the little dude.
I made it to the little dude. Alright, let's see.
Oh boy.
Oh, great.
Never a good sign.
No. Oh, it's just you.
Another one. Nice dodge.
Thank you.
Oh no. Nice.
Ouch.
Aw, Bing. Bingus, Bing, Kitty, Bing, Bing.
Oh, fuck.
Well, yep, there it is.
Crazy, crazy. There we go.
Delicious flowers and flowers.
Flowers, delicious. Drinks a delicious coffee. Drinks a delicious coffee. Drinks a delicious coffee. This is the cry for
Cry
help.
for help.
Another one.
Yep.
Once more, the Shadow Dragon winds along the path. Follow the dragon, Alice.
Ah, I see how it goes. Makes perfect sense, really. At least now it does.
Alright. I'd hate these less if I didn't have to go hunting for the damn things.
Yeah. Secret wormhole?
Secret wormhole. Delightful in concept, horrendous in practice.
Unless the worms give you all your HP back.
Yeah. Why are there so fucking many of them?
They all wanted to say hi.
It's an endless worm vortex.
Maybe the answer is to just keep moving.
I need to defeat him to open up the thing though.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, that thing doesn't turn breakable until they've all died. There we go.
The brightness is having no trouble.
Looks fine on my ends. I wonder if it's just having a fit on Discord.
Yeah, probably.
Hello, ma'am. Are your titties out? You are an insect. And yes, they are. You're a Yakuza
Love the
insect.
tattoos, yeah. Nice.
I'm good at video games.
Wait. Turn around. Oh, it's light. Okay, I thought it was something to get.
God, I wish.
Thought it was gonna be a memory or a bottle or something.
I wish. No, it is just the lighting.
I led you astray.
How could you?
I'm so sorry.
I trusted you so much.
I'm so sorry, I'll go die.
No. There we go. Nice. My instincts
Oh,
never fail me.
Oh yeah.
Except when they do. Which is often.
Wig.
Ooh, not much draw distance in here.
Hmm?
It's dark.
Yeah, it
It's
sure
foggy.
is. Fog is retreating. And expanding again.
She's got her titties out too.
Good for her.
Bug feminism, you know?
Yeah. Bug ladies are allowed to have their titties out too.
They sure are. Hello, sir. Can I shoot you? I guess not.
Ooh.
All the way back down.
I like how your knife glows.
It's very nice. I think it's
A
because
powerful
it's
blade.
fully upgraded.
Yeah.
Can't imagine there's too many more to find. Toofs.
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 Toofs. Toofs. A whole mouthful of them.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
Yay. Good job. State. Solver of puzzles.
Let's see. There we go. I'm talented.
Gate is opened. Now it appears that I can continue my ascent to the peak.
I'm good at video games, sometimes.
You're very good at video games. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. That means a lot to me.
ASMR of me sitting in a squeaky chair.
Oh, it's delightful ASMR.
So sorry.
It's nice. And I used to show up to streams with a terrible old microphone that made awful static noises every 5 seconds. So I can't really judge the microphone quality of anyone else.
Wait, but there's little dudes in there.
Oh, there sure is. Having a hard go, buddy?
I imagine being in a cage overlooking an abyss would be scary at first, but eventually you'd just be kind of like, you know, this is kind of cool actually. It's like a free gondola ride.
Yeah. Like a Shark Tank, but for people who are scared of heights.
Yeah.
Hi. Let me get to the safer platform first.
Like, hang on a minute, before I machine gun you to death, Let me get to the bigger platform.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sure he understands. Damn it. Oh well. I got distracted by the pig snout.
By the whore, you mean?
By the whore, yes, you're right. How could I forget my own terminology? Up I go.
It's not enough that they abuse and murder us. They let their spawn feed on our rotten corpses.
Delicious.
Free food.
Hell yeah. Protein.
Lovers often exchange a lock of hair to symbolize their vows. The human heart is opened by a vast assortment of keys.
I don't know if it was different in like 1800s England, but I've never heard of somebody giving a shit ton of their hair to someone they love.
I mean, it's not an alien concept, but it's fucking weird.
Yeah. I mean, I guess smelling your partner's hair or like keeping a strand of it isn't terribly weird, but
like
a lot of it, I don't know about that. Oh, hello.
Nice. Nice. Rude ass.
There we go.
Nice.
Got him.
You there, come close. I can recite Red Riding Hood backward. I know my multiplication tables, 2 11s. I have intelligence.
Me too,
Really?
buddy.
Persuade me.
To remove the obstruction, wake the frog and empty his belly.
Wake that? What about its tongue? And the prospect of warts? Ooh. Anyway, how do you know?
I imagined how it was done while I was sleeping.
Alright, dude.
Whatever you say, bud.
That's the grabby bastard. Grab bastard, if you will.
Grabby fiery bitch. God, and there's these things too? Why?
At least he can't get you while you're up here.
Yeah, I've got a little bit of advantage. Can't see what I'm doing, but I hope I'm doing it right. Ah, there's another thing there.
suppose.
I guess. God. Oh. Is this how I get up to that other one? Yes. And there's a bottle here.
Oh yeah. Bottle.
Bottle.
Bottle of water.
Bottle of water.
British people be like Tuesday.
I mean, Alice is a British people, so
yep,
it fits.
Lever.
Stay down there.
Yep.
At least there's places to jump when it starts to rain. This game's never offered me that kindness before. Can it at least stop moving for a second?
Apparently not.
Time to get up here. Are you done yet?
Nope. Nice. Oh boy. Yeah, get it, Seth.
Oh, it can get me up here.
Rip.
Oh, just barely.
You got it. Killed it.
I killed it.
Oh yeah.
It died.
It died.
It died.
It died.
It died.
Perhaps if I rang that gong, he'll wake up.
God, I thought to myself last time, you know, every time I like wrap up a stream, like 20 minutes later, it is the end of that segment and back into a real world segment. Maybe I can try and like make it to the end this time.
Yeah.
And it has been 3 hours.
Yeah. It sure has.
It sure has. So I'll keep going for a little while longer. I'll wake up the fucking frog, but if that's not the end of this level, I might wrap it up.
Completely fair.
We'll see how it goes.
Orbit. Shoot it. Yeah. That's dumb.
can't even jump up with it to smack it.
That sucks. Closer every time.
Well, I'm hitting the gong, but it's not working.
Yeah.
Let's see. Maybe from this one it'll work. But it just clips right through.
Apparently not. Would you like me to look up the frog gong?
Yes, please. I am proud that this is the first time I felt the need to have anything Googled.
Let's see. Apparently the chain you pulled before was for the frog gong.
Oh, I'll go see if I can pull it again.
Yeah.
I wonder if I fucked myself.
Hopefully not.
Okay, there we go.
Good.
Wake the fuck up.
Nice.
That'll do. Back up this way, and I assume I'm going over here? No, I'm going through here.
Bonk.
Let's see. What's in here?
Wall pussy.
A bauble. And a tits out bug again.
Hell yeah.
Bug feminism.
Bug feminism.
Bug feminism.
Bug feminism. Well, that depends what the carver was. This bug statue.
What?
If the carver,
carver.
was a bug man, then it's not bug feminism. It's bug male gaze.
Yeah, you're right, you're right. What if it was a bug man who just really, really supports bug feminism?
I mean,
I think it
it's
all
still
depends on the
like
context here, right?
bug objectifying the bug woman, I guess.
What if the bug woman was like super into getting hard?
Oh, well then, yeah, that's fine. As long as the bug woman has a role in her own nude carving.
Bug nudity.
Yeah.
Maybe it was a bug lesbian who carved it.
You're right.
Fuck. Where am I going?
Maybe it was a bug trans man.
Yeah. In that case, double bug feminism.
Yeah.
That bug is bug GNCAF.
I wish I was bug GNCAF.
You already are.
Only the savage regard the endurance of pain as the measure of worth.
Go off, King.
You got a point there, Mr. Cat. Daily reminder, suffering's not a contest.
There's a tooth over there.
There sure is a tooth.
Oh, at least you got the
I
tooth.
got the tooth. And it doesn't take it away from me. One good thing about going on this long, I get faster and more confident.
Oh yeah. Damn it, fuck dream. Oh, yeah.
Well, I'll give it another try. We'll see how the second one goes.
I believe. Hysteria.
Yep.
Ah, rip.
Well, well.
You got him. You did it.
I did it.
Yeah, get his ass.
Got it.
Oh
Where's the
yeah,
whore?
I hear. Yeah.
There he is. He's up there.
Hurgle turgle of a whore in the rafters.
The gentlest of hurgle turtles. There he goes.
Oh yeah.
Thank you for your gentle donation of a way there, Mr. Hurgle Turgle Whore. What's over here? Oh. Pain. Pain is over here. And a memory. And a tits out bug.
Regrettably, the creature has to die for its image to be properly captured. Subjects of art often suffer.
That's the trickster about everyone he kills for his music.
Oh my god.
There we go. Is it another tongue slide? It's another tongue slide.
And another portrait.
Okay.
A restless seeker on private business arrived in the misery-infested land. She, despite ignorance, uncertainty, and unhappiness in her own life, could not endure to see them suffering. She began to fight against the savage murderers, abusers, and defilers without quite knowing why or for whose sake she truly fought, or how the struggle would end.
Yeah, okay, we're done for the night.
Okay.
Alright. Thank you for watching and hanging out. Thank you, Matt, for being on stream.
Yeah, of course.
Here is the link to the Discord server. You can join that and chat or see what the stream situation is. Tomorrow I'll be streaming Resident Evil Village. Friday I'll be having Persona 2. Make sure you follow me, and that is all. Stay safe, have a good night. Farewell.
Bye!